another day collecting from BCA. So I wish we were always collecting a 40 grand car, but not today. So let's get the car. Okay, so collection. I don't know if I've had this colour before, to be honest. I think I have back in the day. It's purple, but you don't really see this colour too much, but it definitely looks like it does need a bit of a polish up, I'll be honest with you. But anyway, so right, what we're looking at, those hubcaps are coming off. As much as they look brand new and it looks almost like someone's actually put them on just to hide it, they're coming straight off. MOT is due, I think, next year. So right, now let's have a look. Sills appear to be good. We've got this here. That might come out with some wet sand, hopefully, fingers crossed. Very scuffy, but might get that out with some real deep wet sanding, and then just little tiny touch up here on that door. Otherwise, I think on this side it's all okay. Tread is reasonably good on those. Hopefully that's in the boot. We'll come to that. That's a slight concern, why it's in that position, whether or not the wiring's going. Number plate is corroding a bit, so we need to sort that out. But from the back here, it seems to be not too bad. Let's have a look. Yeah, that tyre's getting a bit close on limit. And then we've got a few little marks down the door there. The usual up here. Blimey, that's deep. That's really deep. Right. Other than that, doesn't seem to be too bad. So let's have a quick look in here. Bear in mind, they don't, well, they claim they do a valet on them, but I'd question that. What have we got? So, how's the clutch? Or the gearbox seems to be alright. I've got more paperwork here. There's the aerial, so we can put that on before we go. Services. No, that's the wrong booklet, isn't it? This was Bolton. It's a long way to. It's a very long way. When was that though? Oh. Quite a few advisories, to be fair. Shock absorber and damage to site tyre. Right, here's the, it's in there, can't be bothered to get that out. And then we've got the service, well, we've got the booklet there, so that's not too bad. Let's just throw this all down the bottom here. Bear with. Got anything in here? Probably not. We do. We have some, whether or not they've probably dried up, they probably have. Try and shut that. Come on. Why is that not going? Get in there. No, right, I'll sort that out later. Okay, what else have we got to check? There are the marks on the seats, so that's all right. Turn that off. Right, what have we got? Ah, look. So when you turn it on, warning, low fuel. Okay, that's fine. Check daytime running lights. So let's get that off. Assuming that they're off. Right. Okay. How does it start? That doesn't sound great. Why does that not sound great? Something sounded very rattly down there. That's loose as well. That can go into the car. That looks like the original battery, surely not. Let's just throw that into the back, into here. Hopefully that's just a bit warming up and everything, but that's probably potentially going to need, well, will need probably a service. Right, whilst that's just coming up to temperature, yeah, this is going to all be frayed up here and that in there. That's what's causing that. That's annoying. Plastic those, which is not good because no one uses those at all. Right, yeah, okay. I mean, that's what you get, isn't it? It's 1,800 quid gets you this. So let's just clear out that crap. Okay, let's get this home, see how it runs. But it's definitely not that quiet, I'll be honest with you. Maybe it might be a bit different when it's warm. Bit of tapping going on there. Right, but it looks like, I mean, that's completely missing, so cam belt must have been done at some point. We'll have to look at the service history. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get this back home and yeah, working. Get it working, get it up to scratch. Right, so we are back home. It's about 10-12 minutes to get back. I thought I'd go through the service book here. So the last service was 2019, February 2019 at 43,000 miles. That's when this was last stamped. Now, we're now 30 odd thousand miles since. So has there been anything done on it, or has it now been left? And also, these don't tell you about things like, it just says, cam oil. It doesn't talk about cam belt, etc. There's no way of knowing unless they leave like service records or invoices. And in this case, we don't have that. So we are 43,000 in, and yeah, so how did it drive? Well, I wasn't overly convinced by it, I'm going to be honest. When I started to drive off, it sounded almost like there was a slight sort of metal noise coming from, certainly when you're sort of moving off in first gear, something sort of metallic sounding. And then sort of as I've drove it out the site, I found that first, second and third were sort of that sort of metallic-y sounding, and then when you got into fourth, that sort of disappeared. So I'm not sure now whether or not the gearbox is on its way out, if I'm being honest with you. And then just throw that all down there. And then what then happened? Hold on, I'm really confused now. Oh no, sorry. I saw a Fiat key down here. It's because my bag's upside down, and I'll explain why in a minute. And then I think the next major problem was that I've driven it along a dual carriageway, gone to brake, and the brakes sounded really bad. Like, really bad. My first sort of real pressure on them was not good. So let's just come out. And I thought, a bit of rust. There's like rust and stuff in there. Now, I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat coming off that already. And the noise has predominantly got worse and worse, especially when you apply the brakes. I was applying the brakes thinking, oh, it just needs like bedding in. No, there's something not right with these brakes at all. And I don't know if there's basically no brake pad left, or whether the caliper's not working or something. I'm getting brakes, but it's really, really noisy. There's something not right. And it's definitely on this. So these need to come off and they need to be looked at. So, have I bought? The question is, have I bought myself a puppy? Have I got myself involved in something that I really, really, really didn't want to do? So, yeah, it's not good. We've got work on this one to do. So, yeah. So hence why my bag was upside down, because as I braked, I had to brake quite hard. Just double checking here. Let's have a quick look. We've got anything in here at all? Don't think we have. No real servicing, no other invoices, nothing. Okay, right, so quickly check of this. Oil leak, not too worried about that. Exhaust mounting defect, yeah, that can be fixed. Shock absorbers, light misting of oil. Coil springs corroded, so those could be replaced. Shock absorber has slight worn bush. So again, I could replace those, and tyre slightly damaged. So nothing about brakes on that at all. Yeah. Right. Let's, I've got the spare key in there. Let's throw that in there. Make sure that I have the key they gave me. Yes, they do. Right. I'm going to lock this up, and we will make a decision about what we're going to do on that first. But yeah, I thought that would be not a bad car, because BCA's report said that there was no issues with that car at all. So we will come back once things have quietened down and I've got work out the way, we'll get this up and we'll get looking at everything to do with this and work out whether or not I have bought myself a... Oh, I didn't notice that. That can probably be sanded back, to be fair. I'll have a go on that. Right, yeah. It's going to be a cheap car for someone anyway, but it's how much money I've got to throw at it now in order to get it back working in a suitable condition. So yeah, thoughts and comments, please do let me know, and I'll catch up with you all again very, very soon. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll be back again in a week's time. Till next time, see you all later.